Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 22 of my Manchester United FIFA 20 career mode series, and now this is start of season 2, coming off the last episode, exactly the same position, really. Haven't even checked the messages, we don't know our transfer budget, but what we have got is our pre-season competition. You can see there, look, we've got Real Madrid, Piedmont Calcio, obviously that's Juventus and Atletico Madrid. Obviously we're just simming the pre-season as well, but it is in Australia. It was one with the highest competition, or competition prize money. But yeah, you know, we simulate the pre-season. But let's go right into the office right now, guys. And the budget is ridiculous. Second season transfer budget, really? Look at that, almost 300 million. You could adjust the wage and everything like that. So you could pretty much say 300 million transfer budget. Like, that gives us something to make signings. Like, we can make some big moves, and we've got to utilize that, really. So we just go through these right now once more with the shirt sales. Yeah, definitely go through similar kind of messages, and you go end of season review. They were happy with the performance. So yeah, big season coming up. What I want to take a look at is the board objectives. Obviously youth development was talked about a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm focused on the long-term one. The short-term one, always, once more, grow 2 youth academy players by 10 overall points. You know, that was still amazing to me. Maybe now we could, if we get someone right away, start of the season, then train them up, maybe a bit more. But I like the long-term one. Within 3 seasons, grow 12 youth squad players. That's a lot. That is a lot. Guys, why do they even have it in brackets, like the players? If you're going to be if there's going to be 12, of course it has to be players, not player. Like, because of what that is. Anyway, just over 3 seasons, it makes sense. To do it in 1 season, grow 10 overall, that's really hard to do. Also, guys, yes, we've got some more. See, this hypes me up. I get hyped with this because something else outside of shirt sales. Earn 342 million through media earnings, competition prize money. They call it media earnings to sound fancy, but competition prize money, basically, within 3 seasons. So that gives you a bit of a goal. It's weird how the financial is very low. Isn't that weird to you guys? Brand exposure is basically something financial, and financial is very low. Well, there's no objectives, but that's weird. Shouldn't that just go on? I don't know. They're two really similar. So win the Premier League title, win the FA Cup, so what we did last season, and win the Champions League first season in. So high expectations right there. So there we go. Really, really high. So we're really not going to waste time here. So the top comment, guys, basically one of the top comments was to improve our defense, because my defending is bad, pretty much. I think the comment basically along those lines, that we conceded too many goals. I feel we did all right for the season. I just feel it was a point. Yeah, we had to, out of anything, if something needs to be fixed, yeah, our defense for sure. Not going to shy away from that. But I really don't think it was too bad. I don't think I was too bad. Obviously still need to be improved though. And I shouldn't have too many excuses, if we have Varane. So he actually has a release clause there. Varane has a release clause, 86 mil, but I think we can get him cheaper than that. I know. I shouldn't be too frugal and too cheap. I shouldn't be too cheap when we've got this transfer budget to play with. But at the same time, I want to show you guys, you may not have this money yourself, which is an insane amount we do have. Or do we get Cristiano Ronaldo back to Manchester? Oh my God. Who knows? He might be the next to get on the short list. But yeah, my point is, I want to show you guys how much you could potentially sign players for. So let's begin the negotiations. Let's go 60 mil. If we go 60 mil up front, we'll go with that. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what Zidane, see what he thinks. What do you think on that fee? There he is. Let's see his response. I'm sorry, but okay. That wasn't too far away though, guys. We could probably take this to 65, then get accepted. Not much lower. So we'll just go and submit that right there. That's more than we're prepared to offer, as much as it's super, super close. So hopefully just get this tied up. That's not... Mate, Zinedine. It's a million difference. So you guys will be the same to me. Okay, yep, just accept it. There we go. Fine. What's the difference? So that's probably as cheap as you're going to get him. And I think I negotiate that pretty well in short amount of time. Pretty quickly for, yeah, arguably the cheapest fee you can get him. So, yeah. And now just into agree the deal. Hopefully agree the deal with Varane. Hopefully simple negotiations. Let's see how we do. It's great to see you. Thank you both for coming. Have a seat, please. So here we go. Thank you for having us. Let's begin. Okay. We don't need to read all of that. We know the messages. There's a lot more, a lot of competition for places, but he'd come in. He just slide right in. He's always gonna, he's always gonna be the best player, or best defender, best centre back, most definitely. At 27, let's give him a 4-year deal. Let's see what he thinks of that. But yeah, just wrap this up. Yep, that's what they're looking for. Not looking for a release clause, so we'll accept that as well. Everything going pretty smoothly. Yeah, going pretty smoothly at the moment. Just the only thing we haven't got a suggested or what they want. So let's go 230. 230 or 240. Even if it's above his wage, he's at the best time in his career. Moving to Premier League, big club United, there's expectations on that. Signing bonus. Maybe give him 600k? 600k, let's see what Lad thinks of that. So that's 300k, per week, more than he's on right now. So let's see. Hopefully that comes in smoothly. See, there we go. We get that accepted. Maybe, I don't know if you think the wage was a little bit overs, but I wasn't risking him walking out and losing that potential signing. Now, we signed a top player there, and again, it only hurts our wage budget, but guys, I say hurts, but not really. It's not really. We don't even need this much money. I want to still remain realistic. I want to remain realistic, but we've got a transfer budget that really demands us not to be. And you see right there, he comes up. He's right up there in the top tier, the top 5. Yeah, up with the top 5 lads in the squad. Obviously, yeah, we're going to change his number right here. But yeah, perfect time to get him at his heights of his career. He's definitely not going to be declining at most for 2 seasons. So yeah, next 2 seasons going to be pretty good. And yeah, we're going to give him that number 4. We're planning to sell Chris Smalling. So yeah, he'll be that replacement. That's something we'll go ahead. I'm going to list some players that we want to get rid of. And it doesn't matter if in the past I would say, maybe I won't transfer list a certain player, hoping we get an offer. Hoping we get an offer for him and we can get the most, but we've got too much money. So saying that for the Ben Yedder, yeah, he's been, I don't know. I liked him. I really did. I think he did a good job last season. Yeah, but yeah, we'll add him onto the transfer list. Players that are about to leave: Matic, Young, and Grant. Look at the wage that frees up. That frees up 200, all those lads together. And then to take a look at players that contracts are running out in a year, you can see Joel Pereira, Kieran O'Hara, Sergio Romero. There's so many. So you kind of understand the types. I will try and transfer list. Paul Pogba running out of his deal. We won't offer his contract right now, as it's not the most, it's not that thing to do so instantly. We'll plan to do it at some point, but there's a lot. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and list some guys. If we take a look at Cristiano Ronaldo, he's still holding overall of 92. So yeah, older players, and he's that level of being really, really old for FIFA career mode. But yeah, they don't have that massive dip, especially if his happiness holds up, and you know how dynamic potential is. We shortlist. I'm gonna shortlist him. I don't know. We're gonna leave this one. I might leave for the next episode. I'll see what you guys think, because I really do not want to upset you guys in terms of making transfers that majority of you guys do not want. I could look at it. Oh, great to bring Ronaldo back, but yeah, a lot of you guys could have a different mindset. But maybe, yeah, just let me know up in the comments. And the other one, of course, is Mbappe. Don't really know how much he's gonna cost, but get him on the shortlist. He's 106 million. So yeah, we're going to leave it. In terms of those big transfers, we might be discussing some players to sell, and we'll see, how much we get for those. But yeah, don't forget the pre-contracts to come in. So we'll just continue for a little bit, but before we do, we'll set up the training obviously have to set up this year's new sessions. And also at the same time, a lot of players away, it would be away on the international duty, of course. So there we go. We ended up getting 1 for Greenwood, 2 for Chong, and 2 for Watson right there. Especially, Chong and Watson need some development in their certain areas. And even Greenwood for race against the clock, like ball control, dribbling, agility, sprint speed. Even sprint speed, the best attribute there, but want to get above 80. So simulate, how do we start? Well, 3 A's. That is very, very rare to see when you sim it. It's very rare you get 1 A. It definitely doesn't happen every single time. And guys, admittedly, we're going to have to delete, say rest in peace to the main tactic. It's called main tactic, but it's not anymore. I'm glad I introduced it to you guys. If you want to, if you watch the first few episodes, I did get some comments. Some people said they use it, very effective. But for you personally, if you're not making YouTube videos, stuff like that, because it's definitely a unique one, and people may not expect it. And even our second formation, we're gonna change that. I'm gonna change it to like an under 22s or under 23s team, and you're gonna see that through the selection. But we're gonna make our like signings, more so player sales now. But that's what we're gonna set it up for. Hopefully you like that, and that will be our reserve team to play with, but more like a youth team. Considering there's no youth tab, like there's a youth squad or youth academy, but really, like, we can't manage the youth team, so that's probably the closest way to do it. We've got, mates, we have enough money. I'm like, but that's cool. Like is that just, okay, it's late. It's a late update, that's why. Based on your performances and the savings of the board, so, yeah. Hey, of our good season. But I remember that. That was the same last year, wasn't it? And sorry, guys, this is probably a giveaway to some players I've listed. O'Hara, like these 60 overalls, and Pereira. We're just going to deal with them all, and they should be self-explanatory, or this video is going to be too long. And guys, we didn't really get any messages welcoming then. I'm just changing. I'm just changing to set up, obviously, players away from international duty, not going to be able to take part. But Ericsson is here, guys. Ericsson and Alexandro are here. Keep that in mind. Alexandro busy. But, Christian Eriksen, he's free. He's free to play, but they are here now. If you want to take a quick glimpse at some of their attributes. Only speed, dribbler, trait for Alexandro. But then, Christian Eriksen. Gonna have so much fun using him. Again, prime of their careers, guys. 28 years old, 29. Maybe Alexander, maybe one more year at his best. I know we're used to thinking at 30 they're going to go decline super. Now Varane, he's outside of top 5 because Christian Eriksen. They didn't come at the same time. Must have been the last couple of days as we were continuing. And guys, because one matter we are looking to sell on, for him to come in being the number 8. I know he's a number 23 at Spurs, but at Tottenham. But if he was coming to Man United, I reckon, he'd fit in with that number 8, attacking mid. Absolutely perfect for the lad. And just a bit unlucky for one matter now. To come at that point in career. So, unlucky for him that he's going to be leaving. And I mean, his number default just triggered to number 13. So, as I said, unlucky. So the next one available we're just going to give to Alexander. I know he is number 12. I was considering changing Ruben Neves, but I mean, he's already been there since January. So, once more, in a career mode, you cannot, you can't end up giving all your new signings their real life numbers for different reasons. But, so finally, we're going to get into this preseason. We're going to simulate the games as we know, so we don't wait so long before we get into the league, because if we were to go all the way, that's a lot of games played. Ericsson is going to get in there. So right now, this is just why we're labeling, still will be labeled as the second squad. It's a different formation, but I think it feels like tactically it fits pretty well. More right now, it's a mix of players that are just available and not away for international duty. Pretty good that some solid players, and Ben Yedder is still one of the best players there, funnily enough. So, for that reason. So, that's all we can do. I'm very intrigued. I'm just intrigued how we're going to shape up. Like, how are we going to shape up against them? Who are they going to be playing? We don't even know. And they beat us 2-0. It's like, they can still play Ronaldo. Ramsey, like a lot of their better players. If you look at our squad, very young in comparison, so it's understandable we lost if we put it, if we just compare right there. And honestly, I don't mind, regardless how we go in pre-season. Not that important, especially that we're simming them, and we wouldn't want to play with a team like that. Anyway, if we were going to play against, these top sides, it might feel like career mode hasn't even been proper fixed, or it's going to feel like career mode as it's been in FIFA 20. Teams not playing with their best players. Yeah? Oh, man. So Man United can rely on Fernandes. Yeah, he is a pretty good player. We're going to get some messages, surely. Yeah, Tratthoff and Henderson. That's a decent fee. So, guys, what I'm going to do, because there's quite a few players who've listed, I'm going to go through the negotiations privately, and I'll just edit to the final deals, because there could be quite a few. Or, if it's an offer like this, his value 9 million, Trant's offer 11.2, we just accept it. It's kind of in between there, a little bit more on the maximum side of the market value. So, Dean Henderson, he's a younger keeper, but we've got the youth talent coming through, and he's almost going to be better than him. Well, he's 76 now, Henderson is 76, and then we go into the squad. Morgan he is the same rating as him now. Why is he unhappy, though? That's what probably after the loss. Understandable, wow. The morale really triggers after a loss, eh? I guess that's realistic. You're not happy after losing a match. So, what our current transfer budget sitting around that 200 million when we have it set like that anyway, and our wage budget is 600k. So, still a lot of money there. As I said, we're going to hold off to see what you, man, think in terms of Ronaldo and Mbappe. Who's going to be that big signing. So, a lot of players unhappy and still, obviously be away for the international duty, the stronger players in the team. So, we're still going to have to use them because I think pretty much they're still, it's a stronger side. Really, we can play with, and depending on the result here, we could potentially be all gone, all knocked out here against Atletico, but it's a draw, and they missed a penalty, so maybe that's a blessing, and gives us some slight hope, but it's not looking too great. We'll have to win against Real Madrid. It's going to be tough in itself, as you know, European Championships going on at the moment. So, let's just see how we go against Real Madrid. Either way, we won't be too disappointed if we get knocked out, because I know we're not being able to select our better players, and I feel like, we've got a pretty big selection that is missing. But I guess Real Madrid did as well, and it's great to see Watson scoring there, and Greenwood. See, if we sign like a Ronaldo or Mbappe, that's going to hurt Greenwood's development. Greenwood could have a really big season if he's maybe not the number one striker because Rashford, but getting a lot of chance. So that goes through, Henderson goes through, and to the semi-finals. We, ever so slightly just sneak through there. So we check out the player development in terms of training again. Greenwood, Chong, Watson, let's see. Okay, Greenwood gets an A there. Very, very nice. So check out Peep the Office right now. See transfer budget. Ridiculous. So Pereira, I know Pereira is an interesting one. So tournament prize money. I just think he's like the money we have. Sorry, I thought it was Andreas Pereira. Did it? Can we see it there? Or did it say? It just says. Okay. From I read the title of the message, but then Joel Pereira. Okay, but we're talking about Andreas Pereira. My thoughts if we keep him or not, because he's like 79 overall, and we want to keep improving the team. Anyway, Joel, see, most of these, I said I'll edit out and I'll just do the negotiations, but most we're just going to accept, like around this value, So, it's not going to be much of a difference maker. Would be a bit of waste of time, to be honest, for a million or two here or there throughout all deals. You see, almost will continue. Okay, loan offer for Ghana, so that's going to be good for him, for James. That's going to be good for him to get another loan. It will be hard for him to get into the first team, so that's only gonna be good for him. A youth squad report available. That means we're gonna have to send him out once more. These are either sign up or not. Ethan Cooper, not bad, but I told you, man, already that I don't want to be stocking up the squad with youth players. We don't want to do that. So players in positions we already have. We're not gonna entertain that because I know you guys don't want. And I experienced that. I experienced that a few years ago when I did career modes. I signed up a lot of the youth players. I had 3 scouts go and everything like that. It was simply too much, too many players. So a lot of these guys will be close though and worth keeping. Oh no, this is the last time we're seeing them. So same point. So we might as we have to leave them anyway. Elliot Martin. So it would have to be a complete standout. Archie Wilson, he's got something left on his hair there. Not too sure. Anyway, there's no superstars. Maybe some that are close, a couple that's close, but gonna leave them. As I said, we need to be a bit more. Not a bit more. I've been this way since the start of the career. Yeah, scout available. Set up a scouting network and just, keep sending him out to England. Just have that one English scout. 9 months. You'll keep doing that for the career. Simple, realistic, and without going over the top. Alright, captaincy, no, we're not changing. Transfer offer for Kieran O'Hara. We just go ahead and accept it. Again, minimal money, so there's no point of really negotiating that. And guys, especially for the keepers, I mean, Morgan's De Gea's backup. The rest of the goalkeepers, we basically don't... Okay, no, definitely... No, we don't want to quit. Oh, but guys, perfect timing. The lads are back, so we can select. We'll go through and set up our best squad now, might as well. The question is, who does Varane come in for, Lindelof or Maguire? Maybe you guys will lean towards Maguire because he was the new signing in real life. Let me know anyway, and should that be fine if he's on the left side? Their stats are kind of the same and type of players they are, like they're both right-footed, 3-star weak foot. Even though Lindelof is a couple years younger than Maguire. But ideally what we want, we want someone else on the level of Varane, someone that can be high 80s overall. Then we would be, super dominant. So this is pretty much how we're going to look at our strongest. Obviously with big signings, players going to lose their position, Neves, but there's going to be centre mids rotations throughout the year, that is for sure. But how beastly is that central midfield? Fernandes, Pogba, and Eriksen. Yeah, and again, you got Eriksen, Martial, and Eriksen. Like I said, you got the How I Met Your Mother mixture there, Martial, Eriksen. So first look how that will kind of line up with our new signings, Eriksen, Varane, Alexandro. And see, one more signing, as I said, in terms of Ronaldo or Mbappe, and then I think that would be enough. That will settle before being absolutely just too many upgrades. But we have the transfer budget there. So, yeah. Don't want to leave that money just lying around. So, let's see. All the build-up, and we get knocked out, lads. That's a bit disappointing. But not something, don't get too disheartened by that. Because it's pre-season competition, was always going to happen. But it's funny when we have a whole team back. But the good thing is, no more preseason to worry about. We get our tournament prize money, not like we needed much extra. Too bad you didn't make it out of the group. It was cool, yeah, guys. We were able to play a semi-final match without getting out of the group stage. So, yeah, according to the board anyway, and EA Sports and their career mode setup. And see, that game against Liverpool is actually not far away at all. See, start of August, so a couple weeks to go through, which we've got the FA Community Shield against them, and we've got the Super Cup. They guys, Liverpool won the Champions League, so that's another big reason to win the Champions League. This season for us, take that off them, take that and put it in our name. Yep. So we're going to continue a little bit, but we'll leave for this episode again before it gets a bit too long. Joel Pereira sold there. Transfer off for Juan Mata, and I think, a lot of these deals now we're just going to go ahead and accept because we're not going to be negotiating too much more from that. So Juan Mata just to sell to Bayern and maybe a competitor for us in the Champions League. So if Juan Mata comes up against us, I don't expect him to do too much. I think he's a defendable type of player. Because he's not super pacey. I think we'll do all right. In terms of that. So once more, we'll continue. We'll continue just to see any more messages. We get a few here. So transfer offer for Smalling. Here we're Garner loaned out. O'Hara. It's going to be guys. I don't think I have it in me to keep getting comments about or keep getting players and their transfers just broken down. It's been too much. It's been too much. But Chris Smalling as well. We'll go ahead and accept that deal. So I reckon that's going to be a fitting one because a bit of transfer we've just accepted now, and we're going to leave it right there. Actually, more perfectly finish on another training session as well. If we walk over there. Just Stoke City signing, nothing too crazy. Let's just go ahead and simulate big performances there. Once more, Chong to get an A and a B. That's really good. And maybe see some of the top moves. Oh, look at that. Keita. Keita goes to Valencia. Lucas to Wolfsburg. So yeah, some top teams losing players there. But anyway, guys, we're going to leave it there for now. As I said, get your thoughts on Ronaldo. Yeah, we'll finish on them. I think that sums up perfectly because those are the opinions I want to get from you. Maybe Dybala, but he would have recently moved to Barca. You look at his release clause as well. So yeah, just see him as a Barca player now, maybe. And do we go to bring Cristiano back to Manchester United? His overall still 92, so keep in mind his overall didn't plummet. Maybe if it was FIFA 19 or before, especially. You could have seen his overall gone below 90 in that first season. Or Mbappe, keep in mind the price difference. Mbappe, look at that. We might have to offer between 131 mil, 183 mil. Ronaldo, kind of around half of that price. So, yeah, keep in mind. And the fact having Cristiano Ronaldo retiring at Man United, should we do that? Let me know which one you guys would prefer, whichever's got the most comments. If you see a comment in the comment section with that player, thumbs it up so it gets as highest as possible, as that will help my decision. But anyway, I'll leave it there for now. I'll catch you guys in the very next video.